Controversy over who holds the Pima County sheriffs accountable regarding claims of misconduct made by department employees. After weeks of investigating this question, we still do not have an answer. All this surfaced after the union president accused Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos of workplace bullying, managing by threats and intimidation. He filed a complaint against Nanos, and the county HR department took up the complaint. The investigator, Mike Tolley, found Nanos bullied the union president, but the deputy county administrator said Tolley was biased. Tonight, the investigator comes forward exclusively to KGUN-9 to defend himself.
I've never done a biased investigation.
Mike Tolley says he's conducted hundreds of employment investigations over decades in and outside Pima County, and not once has his findings been overturned. So when Deputy County Administrator Tom Burke wrote Tolley's investigation was not conducted in a neutral fashion and Tolley was biased in his lines of questioning, Tolley fired back.
And to have someone take a gratuitous, irresponsible, and inaccurate shot at me and impugn my reputation and my integrity is a situation I can't tolerate. I can't sit still for that. That's why I came forward.
Burke wrote he listened to the tape interviews, and many of the questions were leading, and Tolley suggested answers to the witnesses.
Was that a case?
Well, investigators can ask leading questions. If a witness gives them an answer that I don't fully understand, I might rephrase it and say, "Are you trying to say this?" So I'll ask a leading question, not to suggest the answer, but to understand the answer. That's what Mr. Burke doesn't get.
Tolley says he's not only an expert in bullying issues, he wrote the workplace bullying policy for Pima County.
It's my policy, okay? I wrote it. Tom Burke was not part of that process. He's not been part of any training we've had on the bullying policy. He's not been part of any investigation. He does not know what he's talking about.
Tolley also questions why his report, completed mid-July, stalled for 3 months. He says the process usually only takes 1 to 3 weeks.
We've never had one just frozen in time the way this one was.
It's been a months-long divisive dispute involving an incumbent sheriff that's turned into a controversy that neither Tolley nor Burke want to be involved in. Tolley said accusations against county elected officials like the sheriff should be handled by outside independent investigators.
It's totally inappropriate for us to be doing this.
Tolley says he's investigated whether other Arizona counties have protocols in place that provides oversight of elected officials.
They had none. Their answer basically was, investigate elected officials? Are you kidding us? Of course we don't do that.
But Tolley believes some kind of system of accountability is needed, at least in Pima County.
This has gone totally wrong. We've got to think this through and not make this mistake again.
And we once again reached out to Tom Burke and Chuck Huckleberry to request an interview or response, and once again I received an email stating no comment. And we'll continue to follow up on any developments.
More than 100,000 people marched through the streets of Tucson tonight as